the outside is Royal Symbol. Royal Symbol from the outside to the ground, running by the rail almost as one this time as they pass the 300 meters pole and working towards to the 200 meters. It's still to the ground and the Royal Symbol keep on matching their strides together. To the ground by the rail, Royal Symbol on the outside. It's to the ground with a slight edge, fighting back Royal Symbol down the wire. It's a tight photo for the first race of the year.
Right behind is second is Country Chief. It's still Secret Key leading the way, followed by Country Chief. Country Chief trying to get closer to Secret Key, but it's still Secret Key maintaining lead over Country Chief. As they race the last 200 meters, still Secret Key maintaining lead over Country Chief. Country Chief moving on the outside, Secret Key by the Country Chief, Secret Key, and finally Secret Key over Country Chief. Naya Deep. And now Naya Deep move coming from behind to take the lead over Yugodon. And these two keep on fighting it out for the lead, but it's still now Yugodon leading the way, followed by Naya Deep. As they race the last 200 meters, Yugodon maintaining the lead over Naya Deep. And now Naya Deep moving on the outside, Yugodon by the rail, Naya Deep, Yugodon, and finally it's going to be Yugodon over Naya Deep.
Survivor takes up the running by 3/4 of a length, pressing up once again on the outside to throw a challenge is Mystical Magician. It's Survivor, Mystical Magician on the outside. Survivor is still leading the field. Our Mystical Magician who's pressing up on the outside. Going for more is Survivor. Mystical Magician keep on hugging in second on the outside. Mystical Magician doing the better over Survivor. Bag C. We have Epistory in command. Bag C now moving up down on the inside. It's still Epistory by half a length. Then by the rail moving up is Bag C. Bag C running by the rail. Epistory on the outside as they race at the last 200. It's now Bag C down on the inside over Epistory on the outside. Bag C coming from behind now leading the field, and finally Bag C. Epistory.
Behind second is Sergeant Romeo. Is still Cherokee Run leading the way, followed by Sergeant Romeo. Sergeant Romeo trying to get closer to Cherokee Run, but it's still Cherokee Run maintaining lead over Sergeant Romeo. As they race at the last 200 meters, it's still Cherokee Run enjoying lead over Sergeant Romeo. Cherokee Run by the rail, Sergeant Romeo, and finally it's going to be Cherokee Run over Sergeant Romeo. Mystic Majesty leading the way, followed by White Label. White Label try to get closer to Mystic Majesty as they race at the last 200 meters. Is still Mystic Majesty leading the way, followed by White Label. Mystic Majesty moving on the inside, White Label moving on the outside. Mystic Majesty, White Label, and an impressive victory for Mystic Majesty over White Label.
It's Dark Shadow and the rider Asan Lascar looking back at the competition as they race at the last 200. Dark Shadow still out in front, enjoying a length and a half lead, then pressing up Nawari outside, coming from behind this Noble Victory. It's still Dark Shadow, Noble Victory now rushing up on the outside. Noble Victory takes up the running, and finally it came from behind, win by Noble Victory over Dark Shadow.
Followed by Star Pointer. Star Pointer keep hugging in seconds to Superlative, and now these two keep on fighting it out for the lead as they race the last 200 meters. Superlative leading the way, followed by Star Pointer. Superlative moving on the inside, Star Pointer on the outside. Superlative is Star Pointer, and finally it's going to be Star Pointer over Superlative. followed by Faith. Faith tried to get closer to Graceful, but it's still Graceful maintaining lead over Faith. And now this two on fighting it up for the lead as they race the last 200 meters. Is still Graceful leading the way over Faith. Graceful moving on the outside. Faith moving on the inside. Graceful by on the outside. And finally, it's going to be Graceful over Faith. Tenerife keep on hugging in seconds, but it's still Goldie Horn maintaining the lead over Tenerife as they race the last 200 meters. Goldie Horn maintaining the lead over Tenerife, but now these two keep on fighting it out for the lead. Goldie Horn on the inside, Tenerife on the outside. Goldie Horn by the rail, Tenerife on the outside, Goldie Horn, and finally leading the finish line is going to be Tenerife over Goldie Horn. Over Olivia, but these two keep on fighting it up for the lead. Olivia moving on the inside, Silver Founder on the outside as they race the last 200 meters. Is still these two keep on matching their strides together. Olivia moving on the inside, Silver Founder on the outside. Olivia by the Silver Phantom, and finally it's going to be Silver Phantom over Olivia.
Bold Discovery, Bald Eagle trying to get closer. It's now Bald Eagle and Bold Discovery by Darella. Two entries fighting out for the lead. It's Bold Discovery, Bald Eagle on the outside. It's Bald Eagle and Bold Discovery. It's Bold Discovery comebacks once more. It's still Bold Discovery, Bald Eagle on the outside. And finally it's going to be Bald Eagle and Bold Discovery.
To throw a challenge. He spotted Wonder Ghostwriter coming from behind, moving up on the outside and wants to dictate terms, but fighting back down on the inside. He spotted Wonder passing the 200 meters pole. It's Ghostwriter takes up the running from the outside of her. He spotted Wonder and down the stretch and leading the finish line. He came from behind. Victory coming from Ghostwriter over. He spotted Wonder.
By Darrell, Trash Pool closing on the outside. It's now Trash Pool by Aleng Palo by Thunderbolt. It's now Trash Pool and Thunderbolt fighting out for the lead. Last 200 meters, Thunderbolt, Trash Pool on the outside, but still Trash Pool, and come back once more is Thunderbolt by Darrell, but still Trash Pool, and finally it's going to be Trash Pool and Thunderbolt.
Palomino alongside. These two are keep on matching their strides together. Palomino running on the outside, Magical down on the inside as they race at the last 200. It's still Palomino leading the field, Magical down on the inside, and down the stretch they come. It's still Palomino and Magical, Magical, Palomino, Palomino, Magical, and finally it's Palomino winning over Magical.
Dark Desire and Virginia fighting out for the lead. Virginia by the rail. Dark Desire on the outside. Last 200 meters, two entries matching their stripe together. It's Dark Desire, Virginia by the rail. It's now Virginia by half a length over Dark Desire on the outside. It's still Virginia and Dark Desire on the outside. And finally, it's going to be the Blue Silk, Virginia, followed by Dark Desire.
The outside fighting back down on the inside is Chaplin. Chaplin down on the inside. Nightingale running alongside as they race at the last 200. These two keep on matching their strides together. Running by the rail, Chaplin, Nightingale on the outside. Nightingale, Chaplin running by the rail. It's Chaplin over Nightingale. Nightingale, Chaplin, Chaplin, Nightingale, and down the wire it's going to be a tight battle between Nightingale and Chaplin. On the outside, And as they race the last 200, it's still Crown Princess over Madame Gay, who's pressing upon the outside and trying to get closer. It's still Crown Princess and Madame Gay now being thrown up the challenge on the outside, and down the stretch they go. It's still Crown Princess, Madame Gay giving the final burst of energy on the outside, and at the wire, Crown Princess outlasting Madame Gay.
It's Ingrid increasing the lead over Dark Trooper by Darella. Last 200 meters, it's still Ingrid and Dark Trooper closing by Darella. It's still Ingrid and Dark Trooper fighting out for the lead. It's Dark Trooper, Ingrid on the outside, but it's still Dark Trooper, Ingrid. Last 100 meters, it's still Dark Trooper and Ingrid on the outside. And finally, it's going to be Ingrid and Dark Trooper.
Head girl. It's Countess Overhead Girl, this time lengthening by some 4.5 lengths. It's Countess, while Head Girl pushing very hard in second to get closer, but Countess drawing away. Unopposed at this moment, and the rider is looking at the competition. And down the stretch and leading the finish line, an outstanding performance by Countess Overhead Girl.
On the outside is Violeta, moves out now and grabbing the lead. It's now Violeta, match point by Darella. It's Violeta by half a length, match point. Once again, coming back, it's match point and Violeta fighting out for the lead. It's match point, Violeta on the outside. It's still match point, Violeta, match point, but it's still Violeta. And finally, it's going to be Violeta and match point.
Victor shows alertness at the start, but now we have Good Day being thrown up the challenge on the outside. It's Roma Victor by the Good Day moving up on the outside as they race at the last 200. Roma Victor back to 3/4 of a length lead over Good Day on the outside. It's Roma Victor by the and Good Day pushing very hard to get closer, but Roma Victor doing it from gate to wire over Good Day.
Is taken by Dolly Bird and Bella Amor on the outside. It's Dolly Bird and Bella Amor trying to get closer. It's still Dolly Bird, Bella Amor on the outside, increasing the lead. Dolly Bird by the rail, and on the outside is Bella Amora. It's still Dolly Bird and Bella Amor. It's still Dolly Bird, and last 75 meters is going to be the Red Silk, Dolly Bird and Bella Amor.